Hi everyone, good morning to all of you. Welcome to this video presentation. My name is Alvis Derwage and I and my friend will going to talk about some of the topics that has impact on the students. Alright, our topic will based on social behavior. Okay, in this presentation we are two presenters in this presentation. So, alright, I myself going to introduce the concept or explain more about how social behaviors impact the teaching and learning in the schooling environment, and talk about the impacts on students and colleagues. Alright, in psychology, social behavior refers to any action or interaction by an individual that influence influenced by other members of the same group or species, which encompasses or include a wider range of activities like communication, cooperation, competition, and social binding. Alright, like teachers, especially in the first, the teacher wants to deliver the lesson, he must make sure that he make known to the students of what he is expected of students to do or participate in the lesson. That's where the teacher will provide the rules and guidelines for how the students going to behave in the classroom. That's where classroom management comes in, and the teacher manage the students. So that's where they teacher like influencing the students so that they socially behave. Alright, in that way, teacher will going to create a positive learning environment for students so that learning and teaching will become effective in the classroom. Okay, the impact of social behavior in teaching and learning. There are many effects of social behavior in teaching and learning, but I will just explain some few points here. Social behavior positively influence learning by fostering better student and teacher relationship, promoting academic engagement, and creating a supportive atmosphere. As teacher, social behavior is important because through your conduct and how the way you are teaching and expressing yourself to the students, they will directly learn from you, and in that way, like imparting some of the behaviors which you expect them to be do. So bothly there is a positive learning and teaching environment in the classroom. So the performance of the students will be very high, and at the end you are going to come up with the high result in academic performance. Alright, social behavior has many impact on students, but I just highlight one point here to be explained to you. Social behavior has positive relationship in the students. Students can be able to form strong positive relationship with peers and teachers, peers and teachers, so increase engagement and motivation, leading to better academic performance. Right, social behavior as teacher, when you provide clear rules and guidelines for students and have proper classroom management for students in return, they will cope up with what you have and try to get better in their academic performance. As a teacher, social behavior has an important role in our lives. As a teacher, we are the crucial role model for students and their positive characters and interpersonal skills can encourage students to develop similar positive behavior. Teachers, we must be a good role model to provide and impart to students what they wanted to, and make sure that there must be an effective classroom management, so that whatever we want to impart to them, they must exist at the end. So at the end, there is a impacts of social behavior as a future teacher. I just highlight one here. The role model. Teacher as a role model. Teacher act as a crucial role model for students and their positive characters and interpersonal. Teacher act as a role model for students and their positive characters and interpersonal skills can encourage students to develop similar positive behavior. Alright, as a role model teacher, when you must in the classroom or wherever that you go, you must try to impart or influence some of the behavior which is required or which is acceptable for the institution and which you want the students to do. That's where you're going to influence and impart, and through your interaction and communication you are like socializing and imparting the behavior that is acceptable and required by the institution. So as students, they will follow and they will be thinking that they are part of this institution or school, so that there will become an effective teaching and learning. Effect of social behavior to my colleagues. One of them is collaboration and support. As teacher, social behavior can lead to positive social interaction among teachers, which they can create a supportive personal community where they learn from each other and effective teaching strategies. Right. Social behavior has impacted the college, like in the teaching environment. Some teachers are new to the environment and some are experienced ones. So when they going there to perform their professional duties, some of the teachers may influence or communicate some of the teaching strategies and rules and regulations of the schools, which are formulated by the education to familiarize the new teachers about the rules and regulations of this institution, so that they are well known and familiarized about the rules and regulations. So by that, they are like cooperating together and they form a unity in the work. So they foster a good knowledge to the students. As a future teacher, one of the positive effect of social behavior is collaboration and support. Okay, in a learning environment, collaboration and support refers to how the staff interact and communicate with each other to share ideas or information about how to carry on perform their duties and tasks. graduate went into a school, there is someone who is there before to guide them and teach them about the rules and regulation of the school. So in that way, they are coming to an interaction so that they communicate the rules and policy of the school so that the newcomer has known the rules and regulation of the institution so that he or she positively continue and carry on the delegated task which is given.
Hello, I am the second presenter of the topic on social behavior in schools. I'm going to talk about how social behavior impacts students' growth and development, and the challenges and benefits in schools or in classrooms. There are 2 points I'm going to talk about on the impacts of students on growth and development on social behavior. One is development of communication, interpersonal skills. Number two is building emotional intelligence and self-regulation. Uh, Brings us back to the point number one, development of communication and interpersonal skills. Positive social behavior, for example, cooperating, sharing, turning, taking helps students build strong communication skills. When students interact well with peers and teachers, they learn how to express ideas clearly, carefully, actively, and resolve conflict respectfully. For example, in PNG, classroom that encourage group discussion in Tokpishin or in English, students improve this speaking and confidence, which helps them later in life assessment and job interview. Good social interaction teaches empathy, patience, and emotional control, which are essential for personal growth. Good example of this is a primary school teacher using classroom rules and peer monitoring helps students learn how to calm down when upset, which improve a classroom behavior and readiness to learn. Benefit and challenges on social behavior in schools. An important benefit on social behavior in school is improved collaboration. Is when positive social behavior allows students to work well in groups. CID. Okay, good. Now I'm going to talk about the importance of benefits and the challenge that come with social behavior in schools or in classrooms. One important benefit in classroom on social behavior is improved collaboration. Positive behavior allows students to work well in groups, share ideas, and complete tasks faster and more effectively. Improved collaboration in schools is an important benefit because it teaches how to work together in an unfamiliar area. You may know the person sitting next to you, but when you work together, you get to know him on a personal level. And this is where your bonds come together and makes you guys friends or even best buddies in schools. So I'm going to talk about the peer pressure that comes with collaboration on type of friends that comes in schools. And the challenge is peer pressure. Some students may adopt negative social behavior like bullying, skipping class, just to fit in with friends. And this is bad because some groups can help you become a better person. Some may even turn you into a worse person. So be careful when you choose a group to hang around with. Some may encourage you to do something good, some may encourage you to do something bad. So what type of friends you choose in school, be careful what you choose. In PNG, collaboration culture. In PNG, collaboration in culture is common because you have many groups like churches, sports, family, and other activities that you go around and you collaborate or you work with them. So PNG common lifestyle means students are used to working together in village or at home. Teachers can build on this by assigning group projects and telling them what to do based on their background, because most of them they are familiar with their collaboration and how to work with groups. Some don't know how to do this. So teacher can build on this by assigning group work and activities on them. To break down, I have 2 points to stress about. Teachers play a key role on role model. Their social behavior influence how students behave and learn from it. If teachers show respect, kindness, and cooperation, students will do the same. For example, when a teacher calmly solves a conflict, students learn to solve problems peacefully and avoid violence between two parties. And the second point is schools should have a behavior policy and positive reinforcement strategy to guide students on what behavior is acceptable in school or in classroom. For example, a school gives praise or a small award for teamwork and good manners in schools or even in classroom. And this can boost the moral of students so that they can perform better in schools and help them save the future and become a better citizens in our country. Thank you. This concludes our small project on the topic that we choose on social behavior. Thank you all the viewers for watching, and happy 50th anniversary to our beloved country, Papua New Guinea. Thank you and God bless you.